the reference to MK. It belongs to our very first contingent, detachments of Mkondo Wesizwe, the Lutuli detachment. And for some time he served in the high command of the Lutuli detachment. So if we want to hear something about what MK is, what MK stands for, this is where we should come. Like him, I see people marching up and down our streets here, wearing uniforms, call themselves MK. That's not the MK he knows, and that's not the MK I know. But I'm talking about an MK which, like the NUM, was very central to this matter of shaping futures in the service of humanity. Dr. Motlatsi, Dr. Msimangi talked a bit about the challenges we face as a country. The great advantage we have is that we've got these outstanding examples of Dr. Barayi, Dr. Motlatsi, of Dr. Msimangi. Because we need to say to all of us as South Africans, in order to respond to these challenges that we face, we need a particular caliber of person. And when we describe that person, somebody else coming from somewhere might say that we are dreaming. I'm saying the advantage we have, we say, no, we're not dreaming. We're asking for these new generations to follow in the footsteps of Dr. Barayi, of Dr. Motlatsi, of Dr. Msimangi. So when we say it is possible to have this kind of person that they were talking about, that we need in order to confront the challenges that we have, it is possible to have them, because here they are sitting with us. They've given us the example, they've told us what it is that we need to do in order to produce that kind of cadre. Dr. Mavuso gave out a challenge and said people need to come together in a sense to reproduce more Oliver Tambos. I think I accept that challenge. I think the country is in such a difficult situation, President Ramaphosa, you know this better than all of us. The country is in such a difficult situation that indeed we have no choice, no option with regard to that particular matter of the reproduction of the Barayis, of the Motlatsis, of the Msimangis, of the Tambos, so that indeed we are able to deal with all of the challenges that we face. Congratulations to our doctors, new members of our new alumni of the University of South Africa. We are very, very pleased indeed that we have acquired, as alumni of the university, such distinguished patriots. And thank you to everybody for coming us and gracing this important occasion. Thanks a lot.
not have the means to do so. And we do that by inviting our communities to become part and parcel of the university community by just making a contribution. This contribution should never be seen as a contribution that is expected from those who have deep pockets, but rather a contribution that just instills in all of us that sense of philanthropy. It is so simple. It just has to happen. With time, you internalize it, and it ends up coming naturally. So the kind of contribution that you make can either be 10 rands, or 100, or 1,000, or hundreds of thousands. It does not really matter. It is that which you can afford. But I can just tell you one thing for nothing, that such a contribution, however small it may be, makes a significant difference in a person's life. Think about a person who cannot pursue education. By that contribution that you shall have made, that person will end the qualification. That's the beauty of what philanthropy is all about. It has nothing to do, as I say, with being well endowed with resources. So we need to build this as Africans so that we can have this self-reliance once again that I spoke about. Now, after this announcement, Mr. Chancellor, I would now like to request all of us to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found in our own programs. My final request to you is to dissolve the congregation.
By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve the congregation of the University of South Africa.